All right, welcome back. I got the email that Michael had looked at my swings. So let's dive into the app. I'm gonna use the phone because everybody has a phone. And the cool thing is you can also see it on your laptop or your desktop. It doesn't matter. You can log in from anywhere, which is fantastic. That way you can see it a little bit larger, but for the purposes that we're doing it today, I'm gonna actually bring it up on my phone. As you can see here, the lesson title is something that you can name. So I just said that's my initial lesson. And I'm gonna rate this at the end of it. But first, you'll see that the original videos are attached. I like that. And now we can jump into some analysis and listen to a little bit of it.
Hi Jeff, thanks for buying a lesson off me. Let's take a look at this then from the down the line view. Setup looks good. I like how you got your armpits over the balls of your feet. I like your spine angle, and I like the way your arms are hanging from your shoulders. So setup wise, I think you look pretty good from this view. Now, put this line in here, another line across the top of your head, because there's a couple of things that I can see as you're moving back. First thing I see is that you start to roll the wrists in here. See, the shaft is pointing away and in behind you. I like to see the shaft more on the outside of the hands as we're coming back for a more neutral takeaway. This way we don't have to make too many corrections on the way back down. Plus, when we roll these hands inside like this, we tend to have a tendency of the head moving forward. See how that cap now has moved across that line? And from the other side, we can see that you started to move in off this line here. So you start to get some weight into your toes and move in towards the ball. So first thing I think we need to work with on the takeaway is just getting these hands.
So to save you from having to listen to my whole feedback, if you would like the full feedback, leave a comment below, and then I can actually transfer all this into a YouTube video that you can watch the whole feedback if you're interested. But it's really cool. I can, come back through here and scan it real quick, go to a certain point, get his feedback. And the cool thing is you can see it actually has the CC, the closed caption on there. That's cool. Let's jump to the other one. And you can also download this for your phone so you don't have to watch it through Skillest.
On the view, bang this line down your chin here to see what's happening with your head. And looking at your setup, I like to see these lines splitting the feet just like it's doing on the trail leg there. And then on the lead leg, pretty good. I would think that you could probably, this could just be the camera angle, this is a bit angled on, but just make sure those feet are on the outside of your hips. When I look at the angles of your legs here, this one does look a little bit more upright. So let's just get there.
And it's true. That's how I learned to keep that front foot more up.
Arm structure looks really nice. I like this nice straight line you're creating here.
Here's the, let me fast forward to the interesting part.
So, got that line there. There's a couple of things I see when we start to move back. So we call this the load-in phase instead of the backswing these days. But the first thing I see, can you see how that head just moves out off this line here? And you start to get weight all loaded up on the outside of this right foot, and this leg straightens up underneath you.
So great feedback from that forward swing. Talks about my weight distribution. I mean, this is some great feedback. Now this is the cool part. From one lesson, I have 5 different tips and drills on how to fix the problems that he saw on that one lesson. This is the power. This is the power of Skillest, right? So he's able to, you'll see the different names because I was able to name them. You can go in, you can edit the title, and what I did was I just marked in each one of these what he was talking about so I could quickly review what are the things I need to work on. You can see clubs on the outside of the hands. That's in the takeaway where I'm snatching it back. He wants me to be more here. Keeping the hips stable. That's where when he wants me to stay down versus and not come up because I'm coming up. Hold the finish for 3 seconds, and that's more of a balance thing because on the second swing, I was actually out of balance, and so I fell forward a little bit. Chin, the same place, weight more left. So what he's wanting me to do is stay here instead of moving back like we talked about when we actually looked at his feedback. Let's see. And also rotate around the spine. So that's, you know, really where I want to keep a more stable base. Rotate. You know, you see a lot of people, they talk about, you know, almost going forward like this and then really coming down and spinning into it. This is more structured, so it's more staying in one spot and rotating through and basically keeping this leg sliding forward, not out, which is what's causing me to kind of lift up because I lose room. So I'm going to jump to some feedback I got after I spoke with him, and then we'll come back. I can already tell, I mean, I know you probably can't see very well, but I mean, my dispersion is so much different. And I have one it looks like it was probably about a 15-yard pull, but it was that standing up thing, you know. I mean, it is, and I, you know, trying to stay down and not move. Sometimes I'm like throwing the club into the ground more, but that's for a whole other
the early extension is a common one. It's a tricky one to fix as well. So I'm always asking other coaches what they do for it, waiting for but as a coach, you just build up as much information as you can in different ways of solving things. So it's a bit like dealing with kids in school. You can give one load of information to all the kids and some of them will get it and some of them won't. But if you can give that same information 4 or 5 different ways, then you start to hit a wider population. Same thing with golf coaching. Take early extension as an example. I could give you one fix and one drill to do, which may or may not work for you. But if I've got a toolbox with 5 or 6 different fixes, then if I can start trying and implementing them on a player, then I get closer to actually solving the problem.
Okay, so overall, my lesson from Michael Parry and the price, you don't get feedback by going to someone to get a lesson like this, all in one nice little package. So Skillest is a great option, especially if you're just looking for, you know, some quick feedback. If you're going to, you know, use someone full time, Skillest will work too. I like more of that one-on-one interaction. I think you could probably do that here, but I like to go out on playing lessons and just have that more face-to-face interaction. But overall, Skillest it's a great application. It's a great tool. Michael Parry is a phenomenal instructor for the price. You want to spend the extra? See Chris Como, Tiger's coach. Or you could go to Cameron McCormick, which is Jordan Spieth's coach, as well as others. Guys, off season is the perfect time to make some cleanup. I mean, obviously I have cleanup. I've got 5 drills just off of one lesson on things that I need to work on. And I'm looking forward to getting things tightened down and get ready for that tournament next month, which I'm going to document as much as possible depending upon who I'm paired with. So guys, take time in the off season to get a lesson. It's $30. That's the price of dinner, all right? Dinner and a drink. And just get feedback. This is one of the best spent dollars. It's gonna be more than $1, but This is one of the best ways to spend your money. Go get a lesson, get your feedback, and get some drills. Work on your game, which will help you keep it findable and it will help you enjoy the game. Guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. And links below for Michael Parry on Skillest. I highly suggest you check him out. Take it easy.